So what do you do next? Technically, I'm still farming for Mirage, but I'm lazy. I don't really want to do any of those. Let's just pick the take a look at the list and start making sure that I've cleared out every mission. We have Romula, but it's defense. I don't really feel like doing a defense. I think we've done everything on Lua. Haven't done Kadesh, but it's also a defense. Secura, defense, infestation. If there's already a squad, I might as well join them. I got Ignis. It'll work at least for a little while. Because, like, ultimately, I don't want to run the same mission over and over and over again, even if it's technically the optimum. Looks like this might be a grind group. Oh, that's fine. I should see if there's any other good solar rail missions for me. But yeah, infested with my Ignis should be good, especially because we got a Frost on the team. Are we missing one? No, we're not. The other one's kind of glitchy. Frost, Necros, and a... Oh, that's a dog. Man, I don't even know. I give up. Oh, is it a person? No, it's not a person. Oh, it's one of these missions. Ugh. I've actually never really been here. Ah. Oberon. There we go. I really like the changes they did for the Oberon. And it looks like the changes they did for Hydroid have made some, like, serious difference as well. I'd love to play them. I just haven't... Well, I mean, I guess I've got my Oberon. I wouldn't mind playing him. Maybe we'll do that when we do... Maybe? There's the, I'm probably gonna have to go back to the index to make some money here. Oh, those are... Right, Necros. Yeah, I'm afraid to do the index. I'm afraid to do the index, as anybody other than Rhino. I'm sure my other guys would be okay. I guess I'd be probably perfectly okay with my Inneros. If I went, if I just started grinding the index on my Inneros. I might do that, actually. That sounds kind of fun. I'm, like, not hitting these guys nearly as much as I should be. That's okay. And it looks like this mission's not going to be bad. I just judge people based on their health totals, and when I see, like, 240, I get worried. That is probably a fairly fresh frame. Out of... Probably just got Formed? Might not have been. I don't know. Don't entirely know. I keep seeing the allied chargers' health bars. It'd be nice if you actually couldn't see their health bars. Because I don't really need to see, like, this is a revived minion. Here's its health bar. It's like, no, I don't need to see that. That's just a nuisance. Oh, my Mesa's up to 17. I don't think we're gonna max her tonight. Well, I could. I could max her tonight and just shelve her and not think about her for a while. I'm sure there are builds that work for her, but I don't think I have the setup for it. I'll focus more on getting a really good Mesa setup once Mesa Prime comes out, because she's kind of inevitable at this point. She should be soon. I'm knocking them down with the Ignis. Huh. I need to sit down and study some of the effects for this game. For all of my, like, 400-something hours, I'm actually surprisingly not very knowledgeable about it. Partly because I learn by forcing myself to learn. I don't really learn when somebody else teaches me, which was always kind of an issue in school. I mean, I could learn, and I had some damn good teachers, but generally they were the ones that's like, alright, here's your problem set, good luck, if you have any questions, come ask me. Like, that was perfect for me, because then I could then I could kind of learn at my own pace and do all my work, and generally do all my homework, because I work really fast. And unfortunately, a lot of teachers that are like, no, we're going to learn right here, right now, in front of me, and I'm just like, can I just do my work? And I get yelled at for doing my work. That was never fun. Luckily, for a living, I now just get to do pure self-determination, which is really, really nice. But it's always been, like, really weird trying to, like, unlearn things that I've learned in school so I can teach myself properly. But it kind of becomes a bit of a problem with, like, this game, for example, because I learned from, you know, FE, Shadow Strider, Purple, everybody. And unfortunately, I don't actually, like, know half the shit that they told me, because kind of in one ear, out the other. And I think I need to sit down someday and just, like, read a primer. Actually, seeing as a number of you guys seem pretty knowledgeable, if you know of, like, a good, I'm just gonna say, like, a primer on the deeper... What is this person doing up there? They're just idling, aren't they? Well, I mean, can't blame them too much. They're not gonna get that much affinity. What are they doing? I guess they might be here for the keys? Because generally you get a decent amount of keys from... You generally get a decent amount of keys from this. I should probably stop running around and just hanging out with these guys. Because the linked affinity is probably more useful than me specifically killing stuff. Even though I kind of just enjoy running around. I hope they make a Zephyr Prime at some point. I don't know what it would be, but it would be really sweet to have, like, that frame actually be viable for something. Then again, maybe I should just make a quote-unquote viable... What would it be? Probably just like a high-flying Zephyr. Not like specifically for combat, but just for like running around stages. You know what? I'll just use Zephyr when we hit Eidolon. I'm sure we'll get a heck of a lot more... We'll get a lot more like interesting things out of that. Well, they're still going. Okay. Because, yeah, I bet Plains of Eidolon, especially during the daytime, would be fun as shit. How do you do that? That's cool. That's probably, it's probably something you can put down. But yeah, Plains of Eidolon with Zephyr, I think, would be really enjoyable, just because flying around and stuff. I mean, it would be like Arcwing Light, but with the right speed. I'm probably just going to do a couple episodes where I'm just joyriding around as Zephyr or Volt, because I don't use either of them nearly as much. Volt's really fun, especially if you're going like blinding speed. I hate it when people stand in front of me. That's part of the reason why I don't like Necros that much. I should probably go back to the Ignis. Euphona does plenty of damage, but the Ignis is just... It's made for these. Let's be honest here. So shooting gallery, you just shoot everybody, everyone? Huh. Neat idea. Yeah, I'll probably just do some fun, like, joyriding missions. Missions? Runs? What's that? Oh, it's a Spectre. Oh. Summoned a Spectre for this. Weird. I mean, I guess they're pretty cheap to produce. So if you're just trying to get through this easy, makes sense. Oh, maybe that's why that person up there is hiding. It's because they're kind of low level. They might just be getting, they might be taking a bus through, now that I'm thinking about it. That's okay. But, yeah, just messing around with builds not for combat. I think that'd actually be a really fun thing to do as part of Eidolon. Because, like, I would love to... Oh, that'd be fun, actually. Get a bunch of... I don't know how many people can be out on the plains at the same time. But it would be really cool to get a bunch of people as, like, Volts and Zephyrs and, like, Neza. And just being like, alright, so, we're just gonna race from one end of the plains to the other. Good luck, have fun. And that's just it. That's the entire thing. And we just see who wins. That'd be cool. Maybe I should reach out to some of the YouTubers that play this. But then again, like, I've noticed most people that play Warframe tend to be more of the, this is, like, the best kind of build for this weapon. And I'm just here for, like, a casual fun time. The actual, like, theory crafting and min-maxing. It just doesn't really fit my channel, I guess. Every once in a while I consider, like, doing something more instructional, and I'm like, wait a second, it's gonna get buried in seconds. My channel really exists as a, like, an archive to me just hanging out and playing games, and I guess I could make a second one, but that's just not worth it. It'd be better that I just keep doing what I do, and I mean, a number of you guys seem to enjoy it, so I will just keep doing that. We're starting to run into more ancient healers. That knockdown gun move might actually be better than I think it is. I'll have to look at specifically what it's supposed to do. There you are. I think I'll leave it wave 10. How are we doing on affinity? I don't think this place is... it gives out a decent amount. I'm apparently the best fighter for this. Well, I guess it's not, like, that untoward. I do have a pretty good Ignis. I don't know. I feel like, my... not skills at this, but my being viable and, you know, getting more kills than other people thing just kind of crept up on me in this game. And obviously, like, I'm nowhere even close to the best. Whenever Altorial or Shadow Strider is around, usually I end up being wildly subpar in comparison. But I think it's kind of one of those that just creeped up on me. Originally, like, I was weak as shit. If you guys go back to those couple of episodes I put out, I didn't really put out that many when I was, like, really farming for stuff, and I should have. I was mostly just playing this game and hanging out with fans. But, you know, for a while I was just the crappy guy who had a Volt Prime because somebody gave it to him, and, like, a couple of weapons, including, like, a Heck, which is... I mean, that Heck is probably the most valued gun I have in my arsenal. It might... I mean, it gets overshadowed by the Tigris. Pretty much no doubt about it. But at the same time, it is just such a useful thing having a gun that... you know, just kind of one-shots most things. I wanted the Redeemer to work out that way too, but I can never get the Redeemer shots to work out great. I do have the new Gunblade, but I don't think I've actually used it yet. Like, I picked it up. I made it. I even leveled it up. I don't think I've even swung it. Oh well, sometime later. But just in regards to, like, actually doing well in this game, I mean, it's always the mods. It has to be the mods, but just getting it, I guess a number of them comboed with some decent weapons as opposed to the trash that I was rolling with originally makes a pretty big difference. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, an Ignis Riven would be amazing. Because this thing's pretty strong up until you get up into the sorties, at which point it becomes pure trash. It's like, how many guns at this point have this level of, like, AoE potential? Whoops. Answer is not many. Not many at all. Especially with the explosive thing. Every time somebody goes down and takes everybody else with them. That is good shit. Capital G, capital S. Alright, I'm getting out of here. You guys can do what you want, but, it's starting to get hard. Mostly I'm just, I'm being lazy and I want to move on. The affinity ain't bad for this area. But, like, none of the rewards interest me. I guess we would have actually gotten a decent amount of affinity sticking around. Would we? I don't know. It's an interesting question. We'll probably be fine. Calgar was Calgar was doing alright. Is the Volt Pulse helmet something I already have? Nope. I don't think I have it, but I also don't think I'm interested. That helmet looks like the ass end of... Well, I mean, it looks like a butthole. Let's just be honest here. Alright, so instead of Pistol Pestilence, let's get Creeping Bullseye. Maybe? No, it's probably better that I get the Pistol Pestilence over the Creeping Bullseye at this point. Either that or I could pick up something like Deep Freeze. Pistol Pestilence is probably better. Return, Sure Shot. The other thing would be like the status chance, but I don't actually think that would be that helpful. Oh, we do have Primed Heated Charge, which would be pretty good. Later. What do I got on the Guando? I don't even know what I'm supposed to put on the Guando. Berserker. Let's see. So it does Slash. We could get Buzzkill. Buzzkill might not be a bad idea. I've already got Primed Reach. There's Jagged Edge. Be a little wasteful. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Collision Force isn't useful. Any of the elemental ones wouldn't be bad. Heavy Trauma, Sundering Strike. Slash and Puncture. No, it'd be nice to get the, Didn't even know I had that. Okay, yeah, Buzzkill it is. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong... I'm barking up the wrong tree. Well, do I just get North Wind? And there's also Melee Prowess, but this is a crit thing. Yeah, I'll just put on North Wind. Fury would be cool. Stuff like Parry would be interesting, but I have no idea if I'd actually be able to make it work for whatever it's supposed to work as. Okay, well, life's a little bit better. Yeah, pretty much once we're done with Mesa, I will, once we're done with Mesa, I'm probably gonna go just get money. What's this? Spy? I mean, it's 11 to 13. I don't think this is gonna be very hard. I'm just trying to clear out every single node so we don't have anything left. Because I've been way too lazy about, clearing out the map, and if we ever need it, this way I don't have to rely on anybody else, and I don't have to delay. In retrospect, the Ignis is kind of a the Ignis is kind of a bad spy weapon, but then again, I don't think I'm taking this too seriously. I think we only have to get one of them to succeed, if even. I'm just hoping this guy kind of can do one of them. Be bad if we somehow had to get all of them. But I think we're good. And this is what I like. Just kind of chilling out, listening to music, playing Warframe for a little while. Admittedly, my predisposition is actually to play Warframe silently. See, I guess I can do this seriously. I'm not actually sure if that other person's even moving. Well, whatever. I can easily do this whole thing myself. I mean, I farmed for a Vara solo, for crying out loud. Wish I'd recorded that. I don't think I did. Unfortunately, there was a lot of stuff that I just never recorded. I was just kind of hanging out. This was kind of the perfect game to play with fans, and I think it still is. It's one of those that I should probably sit down and play with fans again. My problem is I got big. Warframe originally, when I picked it up, was truly a game that I was playing to check out. All right, you got it. I was playing Warframe to kind of forget about how much work I had to do. Jesus, the AOE on this thing is nonsense. Because Warframe is ultimately like a really mindless experience. It's not a lot is really required of you. You just kind of go. And I actually really like that. There's a secret here. Not a secret, a passage. Whoop. How the devil did that not trigger? I don't know. Got really lucky on that one. Nice part is I actually know where the secret entrances are now. Let's see. But yeah, I originally picked up Warframe not to record, but just to hang out, to hang out, to chill out, to not think of a damn thing, and so like for a while it was just something that I'd play with fans, and luckily a number of fans actually had really good microphones. And this was back when I had like 10,000 subscribers, or less? No, I think it was about 10,000 subscribers when I had started. Kind of in the... No, this was before then. I picked this game up, I'm fairly certain I picked up this series. Let me look it up. How long have I been playing Warframe for? Let's see. I might as well Google it while I'm here. Alright, well that's over and done with. I forget... whoops, I don't want to see my profile here. I'm going to leave squad. There we go. Okay. And when was my first episode of Warframe? There's a lot of lost footage too. But that's like a separate thing. Okay, first episode was... It does say when my first episode was, right? On this page? Nope, it doesn't. Well, that sucks. I guess I was trying to pull it up on my phone. Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna Google. This is my ultra casual series, and you guys are going to have to deal with small amounts of ultra casualness here and there. That's okay. I mean, I've always been true to the fact that I am an ultra casual. I do not. It's not that I don't care. I do care, but I figure you guys are probably watching this to just kind of chill out, and some people really are interested in like what I'm doing in regards to Warframe. Okay, first episode was May 11th, 2016. Really? It's only been a little over a year. I guess it really was that last year then. Huh. I thought for some reason I've been playing this for footage for 2 years now. Yeah, somewhere around there I was should probably figure out what I need for the Banshee Prime, because I don't think I've finished her yet. I apparently... Oh. Okay, Banshee Prime Neuroptics. I think that's the only one that I have. We have the Banshee Prime Blueprint. We probably need the chassis. I'll radiant it anyway. I guess I could go run that. But, you know, at the time I was kind of under a lot of pressure and I was really stressed out because I had a lot of, like, new series that were doing really well and, I wasn't really handling it as well as I probably could have. And so this is just kind of my thing to play while I was, like, freaking out, kind of. Shoot, I should probably go make sure I know what key it was. And so it was kind of one of those where it was just like, it was so hit and miss, I was just kind of playing it. And now that I've gotten this far, I'm like, I actually really wish I had, like, put up all that footage. But, then again, it was hit and miss. Okay, so we want a Neo. There's a lot of fissures here. Well, it's a capture fissure. Alright, well that makes it easy. At first I really hated the key system, but I think I really like it now. The only thing I miss are the sabotages in the void. Honestly, I wish that the Void maybe had its own alternate key system so that every time you're in the Void, you used a key and would get rewards. Just because I really missed farming the Void specifically. Right now, I generally don't have any reason to go back there, and it sucks. Because that is by far the prettiest tile set. If you've ever seen any of my Echo footage, it is... The Void, like the Orcan architecture, reminds me a lot of like what Echo was, or more per se, Echo reminds me of Orcan architecture, which I thought was really cool. And I'd love to see more games kind of do that. I was hoping I wouldn't do it. Whatever. It's just a capture mission anyway, so it doesn't really matter how hard I try here. I think Nidus is still one of my favorite new frames. I just gotta get, I just gotta max out, Vigor. Maxing out Vigor would, actually make him worth something. Yeah, still a little loss on, oh, there it is. That's the stuff. Are we... Nope, we're still at 5 reactant. I was doing a capture mission a while back, and I don't know how I did it, but I didn't get enough reactant, and I was like desperately trying to get some, and everybody just finished the mission without me. I was like, aw, jerks. I almost kind of wish for some of these missions, you could actually just leave. Like, if you hit the end, you leave, but it doesn't force everybody else out of the session. There's probably some very overt reason why they don't want to do that. Hey, more horror bits. Totally useless. But I can't think of one immediately. Alright, all we need is one more. Oh. I guess I've missed one. Oh, that was the guy. There we are. There's the reactant we need. And we are good to go. I'd like to get Fury on my Guando, probably. Though Berserker is definitely what the doctor ordered as far as fixing the cripplingly low attack speed. I'm just gonna kind of ignore these things. Be great if I could just get the Banshee chassis right off the bat. Should probably mention, for a while I had a Discord link in my Warframe videos, so people could join it. Jesus Christ, these things are actually killing me. I guess I should probably stop messing around. But I had a Discord link, so if anybody had wanted to join the clan and like play Warframe with us, they could. I've since reopened this, so if you guys are actually interested in playing with me and my well, other fans that play this, feel free to check it out. I think the link's down there. I think it's still active. I could check. Just make sure you behave. I don't know. We had a... Yes? Wow. There's the luck. There is the Wanderlock. Oh, we still got to figure out where to get the Banshee Prime systems, and unfortunately, I might just pick them up for plats. I don't know what key is required for it, but it's probably going to take some effort. There we go. But yeah, we had some people that had joined to play. And I felt like a lot of people were just joining to make nuisances of themselves, and I always feel bad because, like, obviously people probably are my fans, but usually I just give them the boot immediately because it's just like I don't have time to deal with people's bad behaviors. Oh, do I have to make the Banshee Prime chassis? I do. Oh, I never did finish the Ankyrios. Whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't care about mastery at this point. Not that bad. What do we do? Do we just go farm keys? Might not be a bad idea. Mesa is still going to be a bit of a slow thing. Alright, this is a weird remix.
Hello, this is the President.
Mr. President, we have a situation here, sir. Take a look at your screen.
I just kind of want to listen to it. But I know it's probably not going to be anything interesting. I mean, we could go with a really...
This needs to be investigated at once, Commander. I will not sit idly by while this great country is ravaged by an unknown force.
What
You
remix
understand
is
me,
this?
Commander?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Excellent. Do we have any free...
Huh, it's somebody voice acted the Missile Master intro. And that was it. Alright, that's really odd. Well, either way, I think this is actually going to be the end here for tonight. I did about an hour, and I was like, yeah, that's 2 episodes. That's enough to last me for the weekend, so I can pick up some more after D&D or something. I don't know. I'm really busy at all times. But we're probably gonna finish off Mesa, the Guando, and the Euphona, and then we'll get back to probably index farming. How much money do I have at this point? I don't have that much. I got 119. I guess doing all those missions did kind of help. Well, that is helpful. Anyway, I guess with this, I will see you guys in the next... Ooh, the Arca looks really pretty. What is the Arca bundle? Is it a weapon? No, it's just skins? The Arca Titron. It looks cooler in the actual imagery. I love that visual style. I love DE's visual style like a lot. I remember they were talking about making a new game, but it looked like it was going to be kind of another online grindfesty type thing, and I was like, no, make a game where I can like appreciate it visually some more. How much is the whole Arca bundle? Pricey. We've got the Arca Plasmor. Oh, it's a plasma shotgun. Probably get that from the Corpus Lab at the Clan Hall. Well, I don't need any more weapons anyway. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Warframe. So we'll finish Mesa off probably with some more survival defense grinding, and then we'll go make some money. Because yeah, my real goal before Plains of Eidolon rolls out is to max out most of my primed mods, and you know, anything that can go up to 10 star, I want to make 10 star. It's gonna get expensive.